AITA for being mad at my husband for his behavior after I got an IUD inserted? So me, 25F, and my husband, 31M, have been married for only about 6 months. Prior to getting married, like when we were dating and such, I was the pill. Due to stress during the wedding planning and some other health things, I stopped taking it, and we were strictly using condoms. My husband complained about this, and honestly I could understand. We chanced it a few times, especially during the honeymoon, but obviously that is not safe, nor do we want kids right now, so I was like, I'm gonna get back on the pill. My husband for some reason got it in his head that he wanted me to have an IUD. Why he was like so adamant on this, but he said it like 10 times before my appointment, in which I was just going to get back on the pill. Eventually he asked me enough times to think about it that it forced me to Google it and consider it. The only problem is it's technically a procedure, and I am horrible with medical stuff and doctors and pain. My blood pressure is high just sitting in the waiting room, and I cannot take pain. I broke my foot last year, and my husband said it was the most dramatic he's ever seen someone with a broken bone, lol. But still I considered it for him. So I talked to my doctor about the IUD, and she told me it's a good birth control option if I wanted to do it. I told her honestly that I am not good with pain or doctors, which she knows. I've been seeing her since I was a teenager, but she was very kind about it. We talked a lot at the appointment, and I was comfortable to come back for it. She told me the whole ordeal. She gives me meds to take 1 to 2 hours before. She personally gives her patients a local med to reduce pain, and then she doesn't suggest driving yourself home. She also told me to expect cramping for a few hours after, but she said in her opinion, if you're able to fall asleep at home, you can sleep through the worst of it. She really reassured me, so I went through with it. So day of I do everything I'm supposed to do. Before me and my husband left, I set myself up a nap area in our living room where I like to lay. I had my water, heating pad, the meds she suggested, even a snack. All of it set all up. I put my PJS on the bed in our bedroom. I was really trying to make myself calm, lol. I went and got the IUD and it went well. It wasn't bad at all. When I came out, my husband was there looking very impatient. We left and he was huffing and puffing the whole time about how long it took. I was like, okay buddy, whatever. When we got home, I walked in ready to get into my PJS and nap, and literally everything I had set up for myself was put away. My PJS? In the dirty laundry, even though they were. Water? Poured out in the sink. Meds? Put back away in the mess of a medicine cabinet. Snack? Thrown away. He even folded up my blanket and put it away. I was so aggravated with him, and he didn't even help me. He apologized and said he thought I left it all out from the night before. I didn't even know he left while I was in the appointment. I thought he was waiting there the whole time for me. But no. Went home just to touch all my stuff. It made me so bad. I just got it all back out and took my nap. Again, he didn't even help, just said, oh sorry. Then like an hour later, right in the prime of the cramping, he literally wakes me up to ask me what I wanted for dinner. I was livid. I could not get back to sleep in that pain anymore, even though like my DR said, I probably would have slept through it. I ended up snapping and yelling at him to leave me alone, to which he responded by giving me the, okay, stop being crazy, look. And then he proceeded to order dinner from a place I don't fucking like. That excuse was, oh well, I thought you weren't gonna eat because you were so mad, and yelled. Like oomph. I am still literally holding a grudge about all of this, mostly because I feel like he did not take into account my discomfort or pain when he is literally the one who begged me to go through with it. I know that he didn't technically do anything wrong. He tried to clean cause he thought it was a mess I left out from the night before, and he tried to order dinner because he knew I wouldn't make it. But he did it in the worst ways possible.